Hey guys, welcome back to our new series on learning how to knit. Today we're going to do the knit stitch. Let's get started.
Today we're actually going to learn how to start knitting. In the last video we learned how to cast on using the long tail cast on method, and I've cast on about 12 stitches here that we're going to be working with today. These are 6mm needles and regular worsted weight yarn. Now I have the small tail here, just kind of off to the side, and the active yarn is in my left hand. I have it draped between my pinky to keep a little tension, and I also put it over top of my index finger. So you can see that's how I have it on my hand. And then you can just go ahead, I like to tighten that up, and hold the needle. Now you want to take your right needle and slip it from the front to the back of your yarn. You want to take the live yarn, wrap it around the needle, and then slip the needle back to the front. And then slide that stitch off the left needle onto the right one. We'll do that again. So you're going to do from front to back, wrap the yarn. I usually keep my finger right here to hold that yarn in place, and then bring it back to the front. If your stitches aren't too tight, you should have plenty of room here to bring that needle back forward. If your stitches are really tight, which tends to happen with beginning knitters, you just want to kind of wiggle it around until you can get it through. And this is knitting. After a few rows, your knitting should look something like this. It'll actually look like a lot of bumps, but you'll see that in between these rows are actually more stitches. They're like little arrows in there, if you can see them. This is actually called the garter stitch pattern, and it's basically you just knit and then you turn your needle around and you knit some more, and you just keep knitting, 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 and then you get a piece that looks like this with all these bumps and then all the little arrow pieces in between. So that is your most basic knit stitch. In the next video we'll cover purling, the purl stitch. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe so you can keep on knitting. We'll see you next time.